Oke, Allah balik lagi dan sekarang jadi ini udah part yang ketiga ya. Jadi ini part ketiga untuk kes Archon 5.0. Kes Archon Natlan 3.0. Oke. Dan sekarang kita harus ke kampung halaman air panas. Oke, let's go. Langsung aja. Kita buka dulu teleportnya. Kita jalan. Let's go. Wih, lagunya. Oh. Lagunya
We're
reggae
finally
gitu.
here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't...
Bagus banget dah grafiknya. Meskipun saya pakai medium gitu ya, tetap bagus loh. Keren.
See?
Apa ini?
What did I
Ada
tell you?
kapibara cuy.
A dip in the hot springs
Santai
after
kalian.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Oh.
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Golden Dash.
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Keren sih ini, di sini keren banget sih.
Wow, it's so lively around here! Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating.
Tempatnya
Now, let me show you around. Where to start?
kayaknya emang tempat buat santai gitu ya.
Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options,
Wah, banyak banget.
but the hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Salfok sama lagunya dong.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. Mualani!
Huh? Mulani,
Oh, Auntie Atea!
tantenya cuy.
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you?
Oh, cakep banget.
Were you
Cakep
taking
banget
these
ya,
two to the
Priscilla.
hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
Halo.
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way,
Oh,
Mualani,
dia
I heard you
punya-
lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot springs. Talk to you later. Oh, wait.
Oke, bye-bye.
You'll need swimsuits first.
Wih,
I'm sure I can
Baju
find you
renang
something
kah? Let's go, baju renang.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Apa tuh?
rule.
Oh, there's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial
Lah?
at an artificial hot spring before
Apaan
they're allowed
ujian segala?
access to.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not
Aw.
everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can.
Ya gitu lah.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the abyss is about to
Jadi
attack.
lingkungannya lagi kurang
Oh,
stabil.
that
ya.
sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so careful is good.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch. Mualani, take them to the artificial spring first.
Oke. Oh, jadi
Okay,
ujiannya
okay.
di pemandian buatan dulu.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are done.
Gak boleh
Relax,
numpang makan.
relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Dia luka tuh.
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey, you over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back
Galak.
again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kaiulani, Vichama, and the Archon.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster.
Ya, kasihan.
The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again.
Ya,
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously injured.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
Oke, let's go. Kita pemandian buatan dulu.
Spin to win! Oh, I see.
Asik.
That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly
Oh, Mulani! You're back. Who are these?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for she could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course! How could you even think of pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
Of course. Take your time. You should focus on our guests. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mulani.
Mau nyiapin buat surprise si Tante Atea tadi.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Okay, let's go.
Finally, it's
Onion
hot
at
spring
panas.
time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, but
Dikasih baju cuy. Kasih baju. Baju buat berendam. Oh. Ganti baju dulu cuy. Gimana bajunya sih? Gimana bajunya? Bajunya. Kenapa diikat cuy?
So, what do you think?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pool. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it.
Oh,
They
rambutnya
were
diikat cuy.
absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until
Pakai
finally they saw my
balon.
head slowly poke out from under the
Pakai
water.
Ban.
I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Enak banget.
Auntie
dah.
Atea, you really
Wih,
came to
dikasih
check on
makanan.
us?
Oh ini
Of
celananya
course.
boxer gitu.
And I'm glad you listened. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Source crackers and grain fruit chips.
Oh, thank you. These are great.
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but to bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite. And some.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then.
Wih.
Well, I've got to get
Lucu
going.
banget ya.
Oh, and make sure you drink your milk.
Sini.
I'm looking at you, Mualani.
Hiasan.
I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water.
Malah tumpah.
Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys alright?
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended?
Kayak ngadi-ngadi.
In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit.
Oke, kami.
Hah?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot
Bantu-bantu ya.
springs.
Bantu-bantu.
We want to do our part too. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should
Let's
get
go.
going. Let's organize the best hot spring
Di mana? Ini sebelah mana? Kita ke hot spring terbaik. Temui marker dan lainnya. Oh, kita langsung renovasi kan? Kita langsung bikin surprise. Lagunya enak banget dah di Natlan.
Mualani!
Kayak enak buat
Wait, you
santai,
brought our
buat
guests too?
main.
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Kami mau bantu.
Alright. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this part. Now,
Let's go.
where to start? Looks like the water. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and
Okay.
snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy.
Pada nggak bisa nawar.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Alright, let's meet.
Oke, let's go. Gatel. Oke, kita beli-beli barang dulu buat dekorasi dan buat surprise. Ini biasanya buat santai sih ini. Mungkin habis quest ini kita bakal sesuatu yang seru mungkin.
Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll
Support
it be
banget
today?
ya orang-orang di sini.
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring.
Okay.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the
Yeah.
decorations on the...
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go mold.
All right. Such a handful.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani.
All in a day's work. By the way,
Interested? They will.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise.
Wih,
Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like, I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just.
Let me see. Huh?
That's on the house. 7
Yeah.
years ago, when the Abyss attacked our
Abyss,
tribe,
Abyss.
Atea saved my So, send her my regards, would you?
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks a lot, Yellowfat. Well, that's our shopping done.
Oke, let's go. Balik lagi untuk dekor-dekor. Dan
We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
wih,
You got the
udah.
water unblocked too.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall.
Wih, di ini. Yes, yes. Yes. Oh, wih, keren, keren. Keren.
So, what do you think?
It looks amazing. I'm annoyed.
Well, I'm usually the
What
one in
is it?
charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation, and not to mention this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amita set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered.
I see. Well, this could actually be a good thing. Well, let's call it a day then.
Masih belum
Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too.
masih belum terlalu paham tentang abis ini. Kenapa banyak abis di Natlan? Mungkin belum banyak diceritain juga karena story-nya baru sedikit ya. Oke, kita ke tempat pemandian, tempat penginapan. Buat mana sih? Oke, naik ke mobil lain aja. Di mobil. Lagunya asik banget. Lihat pemandangannya juga asik. Kayak apa? Matching banget gitu, cocok. Kayaknya bakal ada tempat mancing sih benernya. Kayaknya seenak ini pemandian air. Ini pemandian air panas sih. Pemandian air panas apakah ada ikan? Harusnya sih nggak ada ya.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep. Good night.
Oke, di sini tempat kita menginap.
Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party.
Di sini kita menginap dan besok mungkin akan surprise. Kita lihat nanti ya. Oke. Udahkah langsung bangun atau apa?
Why now?
Apa nih?
Traveler, Paimon, wait!
Mualani?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back. Come with me. I'll take...
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them.
One moment. I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Wah, malam-malam diganggu cuy. Malam-malam kita diserang.
Everyone hold hands.
Ada bau senjata.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them.
Ya, gitu.
Get down. Let's trade for a little.
Gimana? Nyangkut.
Show me your threat.
Settle down!
Ada alat ya?
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Check this out. Best of luck.
Asik banget ini pakai molen. Nah, udah. Mana molen nih?
cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for
Hujan
your
badai
help.
juga cuy.
It would have taken me ages. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better hand.
Kenapa mereka tiba-tiba nyerang desa?
Carving waves!
Wih, pada ngumpul di sini cuy. Pada ngumpul di sini.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough. An abyssal pylon?
Persa habis.
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless...
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for...
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Let's go,
Of
kita nutup
course!
gerbang
We
abis.
can't just sit... On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
Oke. Gimana? Gimana? Oh, nggak bisa ini.
Let's ride!
Habis jalan. Habis jalan. Sebelum timur atau
Need a surfboard?
ini sih?
Thank goodness you were here.
Itu lagi di atas.
Lolani, is that the pylon?
That's it, alright. Come on. Let's get rid of it.
Kekuatan habis setelah turun ke dunia. Menyerang dengan serangan elemen yang menjadi masalah tertentu.
Go! Carving waves!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Rain of bullets!
Let her live!
Bow your head.
This way for you! Oh, what? Let's shred, Sharky! Strike a pose! Right here!
Silence!
Let's ride! Go! Shabam! Woohoo!
Cepet banget dah.
Kamala!
Kagok banget.
Bow your head.
Grow! May I present?
Repot sendiri. Mana Mola nih?
Whew! That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but... That's how our ancestors... Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we... We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Tiba-tiba mereka pada ke situ. Kita lawan nggak atau kita...
Here goes! Carving waves!
tempat markas. Wih, kita diserang cuy.
Ateya, what are you doing?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means I was in a hurry, so
Kenapa
it's
dia
not
ada
my
aura-aura
best
gitu?
work.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Siapa itu?
Mulani. And Atea.
Ateya took care of it, but she's injured. Quick,
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way.
Wait, no. This was meant to be...
For me, right?
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you? You have to choose them based on the temperature of the water.
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all
sedih
better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help...
Ya,
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
dinamonian dan kekuatan alamnya.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Ateya! Ateya! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Sorry guys. Wow. Buat hilang, berarti Traveler tuh punya kekuatan pemurnian.
Ateya!
The mark of the abyss.
Anda,
It's good.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Ateya's body. That didn't... You're sure? Good. Good.
Thank goodness.
You scared us all half to death just now.
oh. Nyambung sama ini ya, nyambung sama yang di Mondstadt ya.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Ateya's recovery and our triumph over the abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it.
Oh,
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you? That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like...
ya.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal...
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Apa nih
I
kesimpulan?
mean,
Kenapa nih? Merasa dia bukan ke kolam karena sudah sembuh, tapi sebaliknya dia sadar kondisinya sudah tidak tertolong lagi. Ini apa sebaiknya dikasih tahu ke Maulani atau jangan?
Hello? Traveler? Maybe...
Bimbang juga jadinya. Ya. Ya ada bahan apa sedikit. Cangkut. Ya, kita kemana? Gak ada teleport apa ya? Jauh banget.
Shower me with praise! Right here!
Let's go, kita ke pemandian yang kemarin. Pemandian yang kemarin dan kita merayakan kesembuhannya sampai apa ya? Ya meskipun ada tanda-tanda yang membingungkan ya, apakah ini bakal sembuh atau bakal makin parah atau bakal sad ending, kita nggak tahu. Kita coba lihat story. Ya. Wih, wah.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going?
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Bake them all.
All right! Sounds great!
Kenapa nih?
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that? Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Atea, what's going on? Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But the hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. I wanted...
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, you've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about... I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no... But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death, I
understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me?
Apa nih?
A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive. It's brought me good fortune in battle, even after I became too sick to fight. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
Don't worry.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No, you...
Oke, kita harus move on. Apapun yang terjadi, kita menikmati hari ini. Dan ya, besok kita nggak ada yang tahu. Hari ini kita jalani yang terbaik.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? And hey,
Marahin lagi.
are you listening?
Ya gitulah Tante Athea, dia agak cerewet tapi ya dia banyak berkorban untuk desa ini lah.
Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead
Kehidupan
and don't
seumpama
hold
jalan
back.
satu arah, tidak ada putar balik, terus maju dan jangan pernah ragu. Let's go. Wah. Oke, ini chapternya sudah selesai. Kita dapat jimat yang harus kita anterin ke Archon 5.0. Tunggu 2 hari. Oke. Kita tunggu 2 hari. Ntar kita dapat hadiah apa? Oh, Mona ulang tahun. Mona ulang tahun. Ayo kita langsung saja ke quest berikutnya supaya cepat beres dan tahu ending di chapter ini apa gitu. Soalnya bakal banyak yang mengejutkan kayaknya sih. Jalan-jalan. Oke. Kita disuruh
Paimon
jalan-jalan.
feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss. Still, spending time here really has felt like the Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road, just yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs. So, not much has changed since we first met.
Hey, you guys! Sleep well last night?
Yep, this here.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight.
Hey, Moalani!
Tonina, siapa nih?
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
Wih,
And Kachina? Is she...
Kachina fell
Yeah.
in battle. But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection.
ya, Kachina.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound.
Exactly. She deserves to.
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Ya kita berarti abis ini kayaknya bakal lihat upacara pembangkitan.
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Hadn't...
Moalani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to, not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger.
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite... 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that. That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation, and Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to find... Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Jadi bisa dibilang Abyss mengerti fondasi yang melandasi setiap suku.
Exactly.
Oh,
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction, we now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time.
berarti Abyss tuh bakal terus ada.
Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
Sudah melihat usaha bangsa lain untuk menghilangkan Abyss secara menyeluruh. Orang Natlan hidup di bawah bayang-bayang Abyss setiap hari. Entah kapan perang ini akan berakhir.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to...
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we... Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against that, to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back. The sea's not going anywhere.
Masih belum tahu nih konsepnya dibangkitkan gimana. Archon Pyro bisa membangkitkan yang udah mati. Oke, kita ke stadion untuk melihat upacara pembangkitan. Ya, kita lihatlah. Let's go. Bagaimana? Apakah masih nggak ngerti konsepnya sih, kenapa bisa dibangkitin lagi. Tapi nggak semua bisa dibangkitin ya. Ada syarat-syarat tertentunya juga. Selalu keren lihat ini. Lihat
Oh, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Sekarang Genshin punya ini ya, punya ekspresi gitu bagus.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who
Looks like I'm just in time.
Yeah. The keenness juga.
Kinich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up, so Kachina...
Oh, ada upacara nyanyi juga. Nih. Bapak, kakek-kakek. Wih, keren kakek-kakeknya sih.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun, those who forged our own destiny and future!
Ini lagunya.
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
Apa?
What?
What is it?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But
what's going on?
This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina
both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
Rusuh banget ini berdua.
Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUP recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a...
You!
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have... Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to... Maybe the YUP interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for no matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel. She's always the first person to... We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies to prevent further casualties. I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance.
No, of course not.
Ya cemen digituin doang.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Dinotis langsung cuy.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she just...
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to...
Well, let's go. Let's go, kita dinotis. Kali-kali apa? Biasanya kan harus apa dulu gitu. Ribut dulu apa dulu gitu. Let's go, kita langsung ngobrol-ngobrol.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the abyss. Of doing her part. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the ode of... She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share... We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me.
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great... Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The sacred flame. The foundation of our resistance. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more. But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespect.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the...
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter... Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss want. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to...
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
Okay.
With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
Satu keputusan bisa berakibat fatal.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the sea. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it.
Itunya ya.
That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon,
Tapi emang
both of these problems need to be addressed.
Kalau masuk ke abis tuh. Parah sih ini kalau
You can
salah
focus
ambil
all your efforts
keputusan.
on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now.
Traveler? What do you
Let's go.
think?
Kita mah gaskeun aja.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an... If we can
Kita bakal
find
ke
Kachina's
ini.
ancient name, I can use the link between them to
Dari
pinpoint her position within. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you. And
that's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared?
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wayab. We call it the Spirit's. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and... Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Yeah.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Garumit sih sebenarnya.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But I
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some music.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all.
Oke, lanjut.
But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the... Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to...
You mean?
Yes.
Kita ngapain? Jadi ini kita apa? Berjuang ya. Apa sih? Mau kemana ya? Tadi diajak kemana ya?
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey... All we can do is...
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then who? No other is... I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Oh, dia mau ini cuy, mau berkorban.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Wih, Fatui datang cuy. Tiba-tiba mereka nyerang.
The Archon of Natlan.
Keren banget.
A force to be reckoned with.
Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Dia mau ngambil
But
kekuasaan.
before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Oh, dia mau ngambil tahta Archon.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us? Let our blades do the talking!
Oh, keren banget. Dengan ekor ini ya. Apa nih? Hasilnya apa? Kena dong. Dia kabur.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Wow. Keren juga berarti ini Archon Pyron. Bisa ngehit. Fatui cuy.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Okay. Jadi ada salah satu suku yang
Natlan's strength has
sekongkol.
never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Tapi dia kuat banget.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Ya, tapi dia keren banget.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Ini mereka menyelamatkan kita nih. Archon 5.0 apa? Mengorbankan dirinya, melepas kekuatannya biar kita selamat. Masa nggak kelihatan cuy tadi perang?
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
Ini kayaknya
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing.
Oke, kita. Oke guys, ini paling buat video ketiga ya. Mungkin video keempatnya untuk nyari Kachina kita lanjut di part berikutnya. Oke guys, ini Kachinanya masih tidak ada, berarti bakal masih hidup. Cuman storynya bakal gimana kita lihat aja nanti. Oke, thank you. Bye bye. Let's go.